6 months ago, my friend Larissa lost both of her parents. They passed away one after the other, first her mother, and then 3 months later, her father. We were all very worried and sympathetic towards Larissa. Larissa's partner, Sergey, whom she lives with in a common-law marriage, suddenly became very proactive after this happened. He started urging her to get married and suggested selling her apartment to buy a house. Larissa and I have been friends for a long time, and she's not my only friend. We know everything about each other and share our joys and sorrows. She is 6 years younger than me, so she is a fairly young woman at 45. Larissa divorced her husband a long time ago and has been living with another man for almost 8 years. Her children are grown, so she is her own boss. Larissa met Sergey at her workplace. They didn't date for long before they started living together, and they've been living like this for 8 years, but they're still not married. They once tried to apply for a marriage license, but then everything went quiet. Sergey has his own small apartment, but they live in Larissa's apartment. He had a great relationship with Larissa's parents. We constantly asked her when they would get married, considering they'd been living together for so many years. Larissa often joked about it, saying things like, "Do I really have to get married? I've been married before, and I didn't like it." It turned out that Sergey never proposed to her all these years. They just lived together. When Larissa faced the tragedy of losing her parents, Sergey helped and supported her, and everything seemed fine. But recently, Larissa told us, "Girls, I don't know what to do. Sergey proposed to me a week ago. It was so unexpected, and I'm not ready. I've gotten used to living without commitments, and I don't want to get married. But he's very persistent, bringing it up almost every day. I have doubts because he stayed silent while my parents were alive, but now he's incredibly active. Not only did he propose, but he also keeps talking about my apartment." Sergey suggested selling it to buy a plot of land for building a house or an already built house. I don't know how to react. He even took me past a neighborhood where they sell land and houses, supposedly by accident. I keep joking it off, telling Sergey that I'm fine in my apartment and I'm not planning to live on land anytime soon. I'm a city person and used to the urban hustle, and I'm not interested in a house in a village. Besides, I'm not selling my apartment. How would I explain this to my children, and why do I need it? We naturally urged Larissa not to do anything rash and not to sell her home. We asked her why Sergey doesn't sell his apartment to buy them a house if he wants to live in a house so much. Larissa said, "I don't know, I asked him about that too. He stays silent or says that no one needs his small apartment. But my large apartment would be enough to buy a house." But now he seems to have calmed down and is staying quiet. I hope my friend doesn't give in to any persuasions, although I don't know why Sergey is acting this way. We never noticed anything like this in him before. What do you think?